Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and honor and glory to where it's due to Yahweh Bahashim Yasa Bahashim Rachakadas. Giving all glory and honor to the Almighty Yahweh Bahashim Yasa. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who were one who taught us the truth. Salutations to the sincere brothers out there who are preaching this truth and edifying their brothers and sisters who are studying diligence. And shalom to the elect scattered abroad. Today, this brother, I welcome back to today through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Kadash with another lesson. Just, I don't know what I'm gonna title it yet. It's just going into this video that I watched like a couple minutes ago, and then some scriptures came to mind. And you'll see what the lady, or the dude in the car's girl or whatever, says like near the end. And also, just going in, and then like some scripts came to mind. So like, just go ahead and get started. Without further ado.
Wow.
How you doing, sir?
How you doing, man?
You have your driver's license vehicle information on you?
What's going on?
I'd be happy to tell you once I see who I'm talking to, all right?
I need you to let me know, like, what's going on. Like, what happened?
I'd be happy to tell you once I see information.
I'm not giving you my information until you tell me what you pulling me over for.
All right, sir. Failure to give me my information is an arrestable offense, okay? So you can either do this the easy way or the hard way, all right?
I need to know what you're pulling me over for.
I'm going to tell you once I see information, all right?
I got information, but I'm not giving you my information until you tell me what you're pulling me over for.
Here's the deal. Either give me your ID or you go to jail. How about that?
Put this on camera, man, because we're not dealing with this.
Give me your ID.
I need to know why you pulling me over.
Give him your ID.
Detail 5 radio. I'll be on a stop, entrance to the parks. You send me another car. Have a cooperative occupant. Last chance.
Detail 31. Look, I need to know why you pulling me over.
Give him your ID and he's going to tell you what
My tag's expired and my lights out.
I'd be happy to tell you, sir. Are you a lawyer, sir?
Hey, I'm representing myself right now.
Okay.
Because to be honest with you, I have a right to remain silent, right? So I could just sit here and ignore you.
No, you can't, sir.
I don't answer any questions.
Okay. Well, it's going to turn out very poorly for you.
It's fine, but you're not telling me what's going on, and that ain't right.
I'm gonna tell you what the deal is. You're probably suspended, so you don't want to give me your license.
So, am I free to go?
No, you're not free to go. This is an investigatory stop, all right? All right, here's the deal.
For all I know, you could be trying to kill me right now.
You're absolutely ridiculous, all right?
I don't care.
All right, step out of the car.
It's been 2 minutes. I'm not stepping out the car until you tell me what's going on.
All right, open the door.
Hey, put this on camera. Put this on camera. You gotta let me know what's going on, man. You're not doing this.
You're going to jail is what's going on.
For what? For what? You ain't... What charges? On what charges? Wow.
Get out of the car now. Yo, my shit, get outside! Yo, my shit, get outside! Yo, my shit, get outside! Get out of the car, man. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Let me get out of the car. Okay, get out.
Get out of the car!
You ain't getting out of the car. Get out of the car now. Get out of the car. On the ground. Put your hand behind your back. Your hands, man. Put your hand behind your back. Hold you open. Knees, stand up. Get your knees up. Right in, look up. 1, 2, 3, get up. Come on, right back here.
So you see that that the dude wouldn't give him, the police officer, his ID, this, that. Then you heard the girl, whether it be his girlfriend, it's like whether it be his girlfriend or his sister or a relative or friend or whoever. You see that she was saying just give him your ID. Just give him your ID, man. And that's what he should have done. And then you hear her like when they trying to drag him out the car saying calling on the Lord's name. So I don't know whether you know that she's been watching videos, but you don't know whether like that's if they both believe or if they both know of like somewhat, if not the truth. Because the wife can also believe with the unbelieving husband, which I'm going to bring out. This is 1 Corinthians 7 and verse 13. And the woman which hath an husband that believeth not, and if he be pleased to dwell with her, let her not leave him. For the unbelieving husband is sanctified by the wife, and the unbelieving wife is sanctified by the husband. Elsewhere, your children unclean, but now are they holy? So you see that if like she can still be with him if she believes and he don't. So whether or not they was both believe is not. I have no knowledge of that, but you can tell that she was calling on names, so she knows somewhat of the truth. And also, I just wanted to bring out some of the rights, like whether or not it was true, like that he had to show them their license or not. So this says, I've been pulled over by the police. Your rights. Both drivers and passengers have the right to remain silent. If you're a passenger, you can ask if you're free to leave. If yes, you may silently leave. It says how to reduce risk to yourself. Stop the car in a safe place as quickly as possible. Turn off the car. Turn on the eternal light. Open the window part way and place your hands on the wheel. If you're in the passenger seat, put your hands on the dashboard. Upon request, show police your driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance. And avoid making sudden movements. And keep your hands where the officer can see them. And it said, like, avoid risk to yourself. Just give the police officer your ID. We in Esau's kingdom, so man, this is their kingdom, so you might as well just listen to them. Ain't no reason fighting it. And I also had this one. It said I also got like traffic stop because I wanted to see if it was an actual like law, like or like in the I guess their code or whatever. It says traffic stop. Do you have to give ID if no crime was committed? It says if you are involved in a traffic stop where the officer cannot provide you with a crime you have committed or an ordinance you have broken, is the officer allowed legally to ask to demand your ID? It says according to RCW 46.61.020, during a traffic stop, the driver of the car must provide license, registration, and proof of insurance to an officer. And for those who have heard, I ain't gonna read the rest. And then I wanted to jump down and get this one. It says, at the end of this, it says, so if the police stop you, this is what it says. Like, this is what I guess the code or whatever it's called says. RCW 46.61.021 says, it is unlawful for any person while operating or in charge of any vehicle to refuse when requested by a police officer to give his or her name and address and the name and address of the owner of such vehicle, or for such person to give a false name and address, and it is likewise unlawful for any such person to refuse or neglect to stop when signaled to stop by any police officer, or to refuse upon demand of such police officer to produce his or her certificate of license, registration of such vehicle, his or her insurance identification card, or his or her vehicle driver's license, or to refuse to permit such officer to take any such license, card, or certificate for the purpose of examination thereof, or to refuse to permit the examination of any equipment of such vehicle or the weighing of such vehicle, or to refuse or neglect to produce a certificate of license registration of such vehicle, insurance card, or his or her vehicle driver's license when requested by any court. Any police officer on request produce evidence of his or her authorization as such. So you see, like, it's law. It's unlawful for you not to show your driver license. Like, just give the man your driver license, and go on about your day. If he give you a ticket, so what? This is Romans 13 from the top. Said, let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but the Most High. The powers that be are ordained of the Most High. Whosoever therefore resists the power, resists the ordinance of the Most High, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. So they the higher powers, man, and we in Esau's kingdom, and we under their laws, so we got to follow their laws. Now, if it goes against the Most High's laws, then of course we're not gonna listen. Like if they say, like about the chip, when they make it mandatory to take that chip, we're not gonna take that chip because that's going against the Most High. Or if they let's say they make it a law to eat pork, we're not going, though they're the higher powers, and though we're in their kingdom, it goes against the Most High's laws, and we're not going to go against the Most High's laws for Esau. So just give him your driver's license, man. Just get this one. It says Matthew 5 verse 25. Agree with thine adversary quickly while thou art in the way with them, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. So just agree with your adversary. Agree with the police officer, man, and give him your stuff. Give him your identification. There ain't no reason that the dude shouldn't have just gave the cop his identification, his ID, whatever it may be. Matthew 10 verse 16, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. You gotta be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. You can't just say, no, I'm not gonna give you my identification card, and then thinking that it's gonna be a different outcome, thinking that something's gonna be different. Then he's saying, get this on camera. There ain't nothing. You should have gave him your camera, or like you should have gave him your driver's license, man. Ain't no reason. And again, I don't know about the the woman, whether it would be his sister or what, but you know that he's her. I'm sure if she's saying the name, if she's calling upon the Lord, that he's heard the truth as well, right? Or she. I'm sure that she or somebody else has tried to bring him the truth. So man, that's about all I had. I'm gonna get this one as well, and then end it. This is 2 Corinthians 1 verse 12. For our rejoicing is this, the testimony of our constance, that in simplicity and godly sincerity, not with fleshly wisdom, but by the grace of the Most High, we have had our conversation in the world, and more abundantly to you. So this thing of ours is simple, man. We just got to keep it simple. We can't just we can't go against what they're saying, and that's fleshly wisdom. He's probably seen people on YouTube or on other social medias getting put over by the police officers, and like saying, "Hey, babe, get this on camera, record this," and they get a lot of views saying, "Oh, this is bad. They shouldn't be doing my man's like that." This, that, and third. He's trying to have that fleshly wisdom, thinking of trying to gain fame for himself. But we're not trying to be seen in this world. We just trying to get by, do what we got to do, and get by and wait for the Lord. What is that? Let me see if I can find it. Then I end on this. I don't know how it goes. Come. 1 Corinthians 7 verse 31, and they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. So don't abuse it, man. Just get what you got to do and get out, man. Just get me your identification and ID and receive your ticket or whatever it is. For all you know, the cop could have dropped everything and said, "Okay, man, I see. Go ahead, go about your day." You don't know how the law works. If you're the real man of the Lord could have delivered you out of this situation. Or your woman, if that be your woman, her being a woman of the Lord, if she be, truthful and be a woman of the Lord, she could have delivered you and your out that situation. Because you are with your woman and your woman is, and you're sanctified through your wife. If that be the case. But he won't be a Jake. But I don't want to drag on, speak on my own words too long. So that's about all I had. First and foremost, say Kahalayim Law, Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yeshua Ba'Hashem, Chakadas. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who taught us truth. Shalom to the sincere brother out there who preaching the truth and edifying the brothers and sisters who are sharing diligence. And shalom to the Lex scattered bride, Lord, in the video with edifying to the spirit, to the body, to the fold. Until next time, keep your heads up. Stay focused, stay diligent. Shalom. Kwame Yashala.